We reserve the right to refuse service to anybody at any time for any reason, so long as it's not discrimination.
You are now tuned in to the Distilled Nightlife Podcast.
1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. Start a little trouble, we kick 'em out the door. 5 shot, 6 shot, 7 shot, 8. Everybody feeling great, and it's getting kinda late. These are tales from the bar, tales from the bar, tales from the bar, tales from the bar. 9 shot, 10 shot, 11 too far. Now it's last call, everybody out, y'all.
More Memorial Day weekend.
We're going to talk about LiquorBalls.
LiquorBalls, episode 3. 2 guys, 1 beaker.
Okay, well.
Is that one? I still have not updated the buttons yet.
That's fine.
But yeah, LiquorBalls.
Fresh off my Nashville return, so this should be fun.
Yes, I agree. Mitch, Phil, a.k.a. Swiss Roll, a.k.a. Beaker.
We're not. Dios mío.
Diggs.
So anyway, LiquorBalls. You want to explain it?
So LiquorBalls is not what you would think by the title by licking her balls. It's LiquorBalls is when you consume too much alcohol and you think you get tough.
Yeah.
Or you make the rules.
You had a couple of 2 or 3 drinks, and I think you got nuts.
Yeah, you got nuts.
So LiquorBalls is when you're 5'2", you've had a couple shots of Jameson, you think you're tough. You go to the 6'6" bouncer at 300 pounds, look up at him and go, "I'll fuck you up." That's LiquorBalls.
And you go, pull your pants down.
Yeah. LiquorBalls is something we deal with
Nightly, daily. Could be on a day shift, could be on a night shift.
Could be just fucking noon on a Tuesday, depending on.
That'd be a day shift.
Yeah. I'm still on vacation. All right, leave me alone.
I mean, it is the holiday weekend, but by the time this airs, it'll probably be July 4th.
True.
Are you ordering a drink?
I was gonna.
I got itchies.
Anyway, yeah. So LiquorBalls, the guys that come in, it's generally the guys.
Not just guys.
But it's generally
No. The girls can get the.
Well, I think the girls are slightly different.
They still get balls.
Yeah, they smack Nick.
Or when they tell me they're going to kill me because they went in the men's room.
Oh yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one.
What?
So a girl went to use the men's room. She was already fucking 12 sheets to the wind. I'm like, listen, you can't be in here. You got to get out. I'm just peeing. You got to go. I'm going to fucking kill you.
Oh, yeah, that bitch.
Yeah. She got to go. Why? Because she threatened my life and she's in the men's room.
She doesn't.
So, yeah, she was quite toasted. She had her LiquorBalls on. Thought she was going to get tough with me. Obviously, I'm not going to do anything to a female.
Yeah, unless she hits you, then you just wrap her up and carry her out.
Yeah, exactly. But nope, she was escorted out of the bar because she was. You're not going to threaten the life of someone and expect to stay in the establishment. That's just
not how it works. Yeah. Oh, that's how it works. You just don't get what you want.
No, you get escorted
out.
Right out.
You get what we want.
Yeah.
Get out.
See you later. Bye. Pay your tab. Tip. Go.
Women that get the LiquorBalls, they get a couple drinks in, and then they think, I'm a girl, I can do what I want. Oh, that's my baby daddy at the end of the bar. I can walk up to him and punch him in the mouth, and I'm a girl, so it's fine. No,
you can't.
That's assault, and you don't care what you have in your pants. You need to leave. You can't just assault people at the bar.
Right, and LiquorBalls isn't just assaulting us.
Right,
it's assaulting other patrons.
We're doing or having. Is confidence the word? More confidence than you deserve?
Yes.
Than you think. You can't just climb up on the bar. We don't do that here. This ain't pretty ugly. I went.
Oh, it's Hollywood.
I mean, they still climb up on the bar. It's just
not as nice.
No, it's still not nice. The whole bar is designed for middle-aged men who are sad.
Well, you're sad. But you're not.
Yeah.
But you're not middle aged yet.
There we go.
His leg is.
Which one?
Yes.
What? But yeah, so LiquorBalls, you come and you get a couple things, you think you do what you want. As a female, you think you can get into a fight or throw drinks. I find every time I have to deal with a female causing a problem, you walk over and be like, hey, you need to leave. Why? I'm a girl. Yeah. So
The rules still apply to you.
Phil.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's the-
So every time I have to deal with women doing something they're not supposed to, you walk over and be like, hey, you punch people. Why am a girl? It's not that bad. It's like, it's still assault. It's still a crime.
Assault is
You're
assault.
still leaving. Why can't I throw my drink at him? He was being weird. That's what they pay us for. But now you have to leave because you're throwing drinks at people. Well, but nope. No, you just can't do that. You're leaving. Fuck you. I hate this place anyway. You'll be back tomorrow. We understand.
We see you every weekend.
Every weekend. LiquorBalls also affect the men who you come into a bar, the bar is crowded. Somebody might nudge into you. LiquorBalls means you've had a couple drinks, somebody nudged into you and you took it personally and not them just trying to get between you and your 4 friends that are blocking the only way to the bathroom. You could have said, excuse me. They did. I watched them. You're just drunk and not paying attention.
And if it's crowded, you're not going to hear.
Yeah, and if it's crowded and loud, you're not going to hear it. Depending on the DJ, there's anywhere from 2 to 6 speakers set up. You're not going to hear anything anyway.
Woof.
I haven't done that in like a week.
It's been like 2, maybe 3.
For you.
Meowing?
Yeah, I haven't meowed in like a week.
There's your LiquorBalls.
But yeah, so guys come and get a couple drinks. They can just fight people now. No. It's always fun for me when it's the little guy.
It's always the little guy.
It's not always the little guy. It's primarily the little guy. The whole Napoleon thing going on. I think just because you've had a couple drinks, now you can do whatever. I'll fuck you up. No. Did you bring a step stool? Can you come say that to my face? I'm not getting on your level. That hurts my knees.
Or when you're walking through the crowd and you gently like put your shoulder on someone to move them out of the way.
Yeah.
It might be a female, but you're just trying to get through.
And they turn around swinging.
Why are you touching my girl? Listen there, Wishvin. It's the first thing that came to my mind.
I don't know if I'd call that. I don't know if that guy had LiquorBalls or steroid nuts.
Probably both.
If you walk out of
We've already covered this story.
Done
I
this.
know.
It's just everything rolls back into one our greatest hits or bar etiquette.
Yeah, everything. Well, yeah, we can roll a lot together. But LiquorBalls is something that's always fun.
I like LiquorBalls at the door.
You
Like-
haven't even made it inside yet. You want to run your mouth?
Like you come in, let me see your ID.
What would you need my ID for?
Because I fucking asked for it, so give me your ID. I don't want to. Okay, you're not coming. Or they're coming to the bar and they're already swaying and stuff. I'm not letting you in tonight. You're swaying. Why?
Because you're drunk.
You've already been to 2 bars tonight, but I haven't been to this one yet.
Or 6.
I don't care if you haven't been in here yet. You're not coming in.
Well, you can't do that. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can pretty much do what I can let in who I want and who I don't want.
We reserve the right to refuse service to anybody at any time for any reason, so long as it's not discrimination.
That should be our disclaimer for the start of the podcast.
I'm not saying it every time, so you better get a button.
I'll just put it in front of the intro song.
Yeah, people will come in drunk, swaying, kicked out from the across the street. Anything. Could be fighting, could be drunk, could be sleeping, and then they'll come over here. Sorry, we're not letting you in. But why not? My favorite is when you tell them because they're drunk and they go, and no, you're not. Leave. And they sit there and they keep, but I'm fun. Your eyes are closed. You're not even speaking. You just kind of mum through the tones of words. Go away.
You make no sense.
You make no sense, and we don't want your dollars. Get out.
Dollar bill, y'all.
This category has a fun name,
LiquorBalls.
but it's real quick.
It is a real quick.
It is
like,
a real quick one.
it all just ties back to
our greatest hits.
Yeah. Which we
Don't
can't
be
do.
an idiot. Don't come to the bar being an idiot.
And which comes back to bar etiquette.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you got, Mitch?
Time. A lot of time.
Well, there's also the flip side to liquor balls. There's the people. So liquor balls, you come in, you get too drunk, you've got all this confidence, and then there's the flip side, which is you come in, you get real drunk, and then you remember that guy that explained it into the DJ booth?
Yeah.
Yep.
How could you not?
I don't know how I would describe that. He was nice.
He just wanted his goddamn shoe.
He just wanted. Guy's so drunk he falls over, face plants into a table. Shoe falls. He's so drunk his shoe fell off.
Mm-hmm.
We sit him into a chair. I just want my shoe. It's like, we'll get your shoe. Don't worry about the shoe. We're not going to kick you out with a shoe on. But now we got to make sure you're okay. So once you sit down, I just won't give me my shoe. Well, get your goddamn shoe.
I'm fine. Just give me my shoe.
And it's 12:30, so we're not throwing you out right away.
Yeah.
I said before, we're gonna give you some water, let you in sober a little bit.
I mean, he was a nice guy.
Yeah,
His buddy was a dick.
I didn't interact with the buddy.
I did. He was okay. But I wouldn't call that liquor balls either.
Liquor balls is kind of a tough topic.
Yeah, it shouldn't be because it's real easy. Again, you get a couple drinks, you think you can fight. Liquor
around.
balls would be,
Trying to find out.
yeah, liquor balls would be you fucked around, you found out you were wrong.
Like that guy last week. I think you were who got cuffed and stuffed twice in 8 days.
Oh, I wasn't here.
That guy had liquor balls,
He was walking up.
and he fucked around and found out.
I can only go off of Emily sent me the article because that happened while I was gone. So I can only go off of what that said, which was he tried to fight a cop in a parking lot.
Right out here.
Well, the first time he tried to fight a cop in
Yeah, it was like a
Jeep pub.
60-year-old Pembroke cop who was
Yeah.
off duty.
He tried to fight an off-duty cop in a parking lot, and then gets arrested, and then comes down here and is just telling all the police to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, and
Why?
he
Well, not doing anything, just stirring the peace.
it was fun to watch.
Disorderly conduct.
I like liquor balls to watch that when it doesn't involve us. It's like, oh, you just got fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
I love the audacity of people. You know, when you get a couple drinks and when they get a couple drinks and they think they get their liquor balls and they think they can do whatever. I love watching them be wrong, but still trying. Or my favorite, after they run their mouth that they'll do all this shit and then they hit you and then we kick them out and they're like, you're lucky there was 3 of you. It's like, why? You just said 10 minutes ago you'd fuck all of us up. I don't understand what the problem. All we did was pick you up, carried you out the bar, and you're running your mouth still.
I like to go peacefully though. Then they run their mouth outside. That's when their liquor balls really kick in.
It's
That's like the guy that I talked about last week or last time. That Sunday, the dude, he was shit faced, paid his tab. After I told him he had to go, he was fine. Gets to the door, I'll fucking kill you as he's backing out the door.
It's like that Homer Simpson meme where he's
Like,
back
I'm
up
not
in
gonna-
the
back into the
hedge.
bush. Yeah.
Like, have a nice night. I'm not going to chase you outside. And then he fucking fell down back in the back parking lot.
I love when they step outside. Come outside. Come outside. I'll fuck you up. Let's go. I'm not. If it's in the if it's already in the street and no one's involved on our side, it's over. I'm not going outside.
Story type, all of that. I was at T-Bone's. I kicked the dude out. We kicked the dude out for fucking his girlfriend in the bathroom. She was there with her parents.
Did you let him finish?
No. So we kick him out. We lost her in the crowd. He was the problem. So we finally get him outside. I think Joe was working the door, which explains this next part. But the dude took his sweatshirt off 5 minutes later and walked right back in. But he was still carrying his sweatshirt. I'm like, that's the guy. And I walk over and I'm like, you need to leave. What? It's like, we already kicked you out. All you did was take your sweatshirt off and run it back in. Oh, yeah, but I gotta. No, you need to leave. And I finally get him outside, and he's running his mouth outside. I'm like, what? I don't understand what the problem is. He goes, I didn't do anything. You're just kicking me out. I'm like, we caught you fucking your girlfriend in the bathroom. No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. That's why we kicked you out. It was observed. You were removed. You tried to come running back in. I'll fuck you up. Fight me. Let's go. And I'm standing at the doorway to the bar while he's running into the street. coming to this side of the street, telling me to come outside, he'll fight me. And I'm like, I am outside. You're running across the street. Come over here and fight me. No. You ran away from me. What did you think what is the difference? Yeah, the fire alarm is
beeping.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if I want to fight in front of T-Bones because
Yeah, weight capacity up here.
shut up. I didn't know if you didn't want to fight me in front of the T-Bones because I have coworkers there, or if he didn't want to fight me at all, but he just wanted to act like he did. But if I had followed him across the street to fight him, this bar still had bouncers and a police detail. All I'd have to do is not throw the first punch, and it still ends poorly for him.
Yeah.
And as we've seen, I can take the first punch.
You have a very hittable face, as we've
Very
talked.
hittable face, but I don't go down.
That's what she said.
Nothing. So pretty.
Thank you.
Nice sweatshirt. Where'd you get it? She likes yellow, so I got her mustard. They didn't have yellow.
You're done with your story.
Yeah, no, that was it. The guy just wanted to run across the street saying, fight me, fight me, fight me. And I'm like, I'm already outside and you're running away. You can't run away yelling at me to fight you and still act like you're winning this argument. It's not like I am outside. I'll take the bouncer shirt off now. I'll fight you in the street, but I'm not following you across the street. Stupid.
Yeah, because coming over here to fight a patron of your bar, we're gonna get involved so that we make sure that you don't get hurt.
Right.
Because as fellow bouncers from across the street,
How many times you guys before your time?
Yeah.
How many times you guys have fights spill into the street and we would stand there and watch? As soon as that looks like it's going poorly, we'd come over and grab somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way it works.
or how many times we run over and be like, "Hey, this guy's getting kicked out of our bar. Don't let him in."
I still do that with
Yeah.
Vic. When I was at T-Bones, I used to do it with one of you guys here on the door and one of the guys at Speedwell. We'd message each other every time somebody got kicked out, just so
Yep.
that
We all know.
if we kicked it for fighting across the street, he's not coming over here.
You can go under. It's fine. Sorry.
You want to stop and say hi?
We just take over the
We would have got
upstairs.
the eyes. So we would have got you eyes.
I like the liquor balls when they keep trying to come back in
Oh,
after you throw them out.
is it? Would you?
So we had that one kid with the shake in the bathroom stall who likes to finger his girlfriend
Yep.
at the bar.
Oh, poofy hair.
Yeah, poofy hair kid
Poofy hair kid.
that you taught out. He
Yeah.
tried to come back in six times that night when you and I were on the door.
Yeah.
And then
Got by me that one time.
Joe supposedly says he threw him out. Oh, speaking of Joe, total sidetrack. So I was having lunch with him yesterday.
I know.
Here.
Yep.
Oh, you know?
Yeah, you sent a
All the
Snapchat.
snap, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, we were driving back from. Logan.
I shouldn't drink with Joe.
No, you can't drink with Joe. The stories come out even worse.
I know. But he apparently says that all the stories that you tell are his stories and you're using them for him. You're using those stories. for you.
Name one fucking story.
I don't fucking know. I'm just relaying the message to
Did you
the
hear this? Did you hear this? Joe's saying the stories that I tell are his stories, and I'm just telling him
for you.
credit for.
Joe's gonna fuck around and find out. Anyway, now they feel all fired up now.
I'm so mad.
I love it when you're mad. You're cute when you're mad.
So I know people will tell stories to take credit for things that they didn't do, but the audacity of the man who tells the stories to take credit for things he didn't do and to exasperate things that happened using me of taking the stories. I went blow for blow with this guy before you showed up. Oh, really? We're looking at the camera, and I don't see you anywhere near the guy, Joe. Well, it must have happened earlier. No, it didn't. Didn't happen at all.
Sorry, Joe. I had to call your bluff.
Oh.
But I like anyway. I like the ones like that try and come back in. One, either you throw them out and they're coming back in trying because they're so drunk.
Yep.
Or denied them access.
And they
And
don't.
to your point, they go and try and change clothes.
Yep.
Bitch, your face doesn't change. So for the same person on the bar, on the door, they're gonna recognize it.
And even if you do get in, that person is still working.
If you get by a new person on the door, to your point, if you get by, you're done. Like
Yeah.
just
I had a guy do that. He didn't even change clothes. He just put his hood up and tried to walk back in. Like, I've been here for the whole 3 months. Go away.
We have to silence that.
What?
The firebox.
I'm not going to. I can't silence that. It'll silence all of us.
No,
Alex got it.
Alex got it.
Oh, I thought you meant like me, like when I.
I'm in beeping.
Why are there gnats flying all around you? Are you that dirty?
They can smell.
Tropical.
They smell the jack.
They smell the jerk.
Listen, I went down. I left all the small insects. I traded them for cicadas.
Fuck off. Take your bugs back to Nashville, you dirty prick.
These are Massachusetts, but these are yours. I don't have a single
my-
mosquito down there. Just
Oh.
cicadas.
So some of you may or may not know. I know you know. I used to bounce at the strip club down the Cape.
Zach's
Zach, rest in peace.
rip. I think
Oh.
it's shit upon those apartments now.
It's still there, I think. I haven't been down there in a
The
while.
building was still there when I was down there.
So a liquor ball story out of there.
Liquor ball story out of the strip club.
Not going to name what NHL team or what NHL player, but
Are they local? Is it a local team?
I'm not saying yea or nay.
To by admission. All right.
He decided to get real liquor balls and try and stick a beer ball up one of the dancers' asses. That was an interesting.
That's a bold
Toss
move,
out.
Cotton.
That was real bold. I'm like, you gotta go. But why? We're not that kind of establishment, sir. We can't just stick random things up girls' asses. Especially in Massachusetts where there's a no-touch law anyway.
You broke Phil.
I've silenced Phil. Note the time and day. You're welcome, Emily. I have now silenced your boyfriend.
Do you hear what he just said?
Why are you yelling? She tunes you out. Obviously, you tune him out, Emily.
He's a professional athlete trying to put a bottle up a girl's ass at the strip club, and
On the Cape.
the one that right around the corner from where I used to live. It's just
That's some gigantic balls to do that. Are you?
I'm sorry. What sport was this again?
NHL. That's all I'm saying.
NFL. I could understand. You know, the head trauma.
Even basketball, because they're.
Well, Joe plays hockey, so I guess you can't be that smart.
I play hockey. I play hockey too, you dick. Joe and I are both goalies. It says a lot. A lot of headshots
Well, Joe plays goals. He can't score.
anywhere. Oh wait. I can't believe I've silenced you this long.
I don't. There's nothing.
So
Moving
liquor.
on. Yeah. Moving on.
So liquor balls back from the strip club again. Not beer bottles up the ass. One guy and his girlfriend at the. Did you ever go into Zach's?
No, thankfully, I am not old enough to have ever been around or relevant.
So one,
Plus, it's the Cape. I'm going to keep cutting you off. Plus, it's the Cape.
you always cut me off
uh,
because you talk too much. Everyone
yeah.
says still.
You
Anyway,
have a better chance of me saying I've been to the Foxy Lady in Brockton than ever having gone to Zach's.
so you walk into Zach's first. Their carpet is naked ladies, like they're just fucking topless girls.
Okay.
You walk in. There's the main stage, and in front of the main stage is the bar, kind of like how we have it set up here, like a U shape.
Okay.
Guy and a girl at the bar, boyfriend, girlfriend. They're getting a little handsy. He gets a little aggressive, like, sir, you gotta go. But why? Because you're getting aggressive. She looks uncomfortable. We want you to leave. So he leaves. He tries to come back in. I want to look at my girlfriend. I look around the corner, and she is fucking tongue deep with another dude right beside her. I look at him and I say,
No, you don't.
she is currently sucking face with another guy right now. You might as well just go home. I'm going to go in there. You're not. You're not going in. I love those ones.
Is that the end of the story?
Oh, yeah, that was the end of the story. It wasn't because a beer ball up the ass, but
So you got a beginning, a middle, and you just couldn't finish.
kind of how I am.
Don't you
Yeah,
have kids?
you yeah, I have 2 fuck trophies. 4 years ago. Was the last one.
Okay. I had a story. Oh, New Year's Eve, T-Bones. Joe would say this is his story. Joe didn't work at the bar. Joe got
Joe's gonna say my stories are his stories.
Yes.
And Zach's.
So it's the last year, right before COVID shut everything down. We had these two brothers in. Now, as you guys know, in this town, we can stay open an hour later on New Year's.
Yep.
So instead of closing at 1, we close at 2. So it's New Year's Eve. We close at 2. And we have these two brothers in. One of them's with his girlfriend. And Joe's brother was working with us. Joe was out drinking. Joe's brother was working with us. And he saw one of the brothers like hit his girlfriend. So he walked over and goes, "Hey man, I think it's time for you to go." And he went, "Fuck you." Derek just looked at him. Vic comes over and goes, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I told this guy to leave. He said he wanted to fuck me." Vic went, "Oh, really?" And then they started fighting because the brothers are clearly not in the wrong here. They're both like, "We're in the military." And Vic's like, "So was I. You can't hit people. A, B, we told you to leave, you gotta leave." So it turned into a fight. So I'm standing at the door. There's only 4 of us working. I'm outside talking to Joe, and I tell Joe to don't let anybody in. Doesn't work there. Brother does, close enough for me. So I go running in. I see Vic and Derek holding one of the brothers. I look to my right. I see Billy with the other guy alone. I'm like, I'm gonna go to him. So I go and deal with that. Both brothers that wanted to run their mouths, that were both in the military, both high on meth. One of them, because when the police showed up and dragged one fight out, they thought they were done. And one of the brothers goes, "What about the other fight?" So the cops come running back in and grab the guy that Billy and I have, who then proceeds to fight and kick and swing his whole way out. Kicked a sergeant in the head while they were trying to get him on a gurney to take him to the hospital. And they went, "Okay." Both got arrested. Both got charged. I have to assume both are now ex-military. When you get arrested in a bar fight high on meth, the government like that very much.
Even if you're not active?
They weren't. I don't think they were not active. I'm fairly confident it was just.
Home from leave.
Oh yeah.
They could see them then getting
Yeah.
a dishonorable discharge.
Well, that's why I say, because they were saying they were military. Or they were saying are. I'm saying were, past tense. I can't imagine. But don't come to the bar and pick a fight. It's fun for me. Don't get drunk and think you can do things. It's fun for me, but it gets old.
Nothing but respect for the military and what they do. They have bigger balls than all of us fighting and all that shit.
Yeah.
But don't come to the bar and expect to say, "Well, I'm military," and you're drunk and trying to get in. That's not going to work. Because we had one guy, I don't know if you were working. He was a heavier guy. He's like, "That's how you treat your vets?" Sir,
I was working. Fuck that guy. I was. Oh.
Sir, you cannot stand up. And him and I were going word for word, and then you came over and you were like, "You have to go." We didn't even touch him, and he fell over out the door.
Yeah, that was the night I told him I'd kiss him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you guys were.
He's in my face. It's like, "I'll kiss you right now." Do it. You won't. I've already confirmed that if I say I'll kiss you and you say do it, that is consent.
That is.
I have covered that basis. I am good. If I tell you I'm going to kiss you and you say do it and I do it, you hit me for it. That's a hate crime. You gave me consent. You can't say anything. I did anything wrong. That guy was a dick. Comes in, gets so drunk he can't stand. Goes outside to wait. You went outside to smoke. We didn't even kick him out. We just didn't let him back in.
Right.
This is how you treat your vets.
Yeah.
Buddy.
No, well, it's not, but
You stand. Yes, this is how we treat customers who are too intoxicated to be here.
your eyes are not open. You're swaying,
You can't even make a full sentence.
and you just fell out of the door.
Yeah.
Like literally on your
Literally
ass.
tripped over yourself out the door.
I love when they're so drunk they can't stand.
Yeah.
We had one last year. Guy must have been in like his 60s, 70s, maybe. He was an old guy. And is it me? I'm not close enough.
I got you.
I can lick the mic.
I don't want to sanitize all three.
I already licked mine twice today,
Hey.
so
It's 11:07. I don't have a drink. The bar's open. Anyway, Mitch,
Anyways.
sorry.
But yeah, so he's leaning on the bar. The bartender goes, he needs to go. Okay. One of the other bouncers who's no longer here walks up to him. I'm not gonna. He ghosted all of us.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
He walks up to him, fairly passive guy, not very intimidating. And he just taps the guy. He's like, I think you need to go.
Oh, the old guy. Yeah.
Looks at him and just goes right back to his drink. And he's just standing there. He looks at me and he's just like, what do you mean?
That was down at the back
Yeah.
door, right?
I'm like, what do you mean? So I walk up and I grab the guy by the arm and I'm like, it's time for you to go. What? You can't stand. He pushes off the bar
Immediately
and goes,
falls over.
and I go, that's why you need to leave. Then he wants to argue with me about it. So I'm like, no, you just need to, the door's right there. It's 5 feet away. Goes over there, starts arguing with the other two bouncers. His wife starts talking to me.
She's like, why are you kicking me out?
Yeah, why are you kicking us out? I'm not kicking you out. I'm kicking him out. 5 times. 5 times I told her that. I look over to make sure that he's leaving, and all I see is one of Mark's gargantuan arms. He must have gotten fed up. Cross the dude's chest and just
Out the door.
out the back. If you can't stand, you're going to leave.
If you can't keep your eyes open, you're going to leave. If you can't make a sentence, you're going to leave. That's why
You leave.
when I was at T-Bones and I was training, they were like, just talk to people while you scan their ID. It's like, okay, it just seems like a normal thing to do. It's like, yeah, you'd be surprised how many people don't. But if you do, and they respond, you can tell if they're drunk. And some people might not sway, but they'll think, all right, well, you can't speak. No, you've had your drink. Go somewhere else. There's a cute little English bar in the corner you can go to. They'll let anybody in. I'm not going to name that one.
Oh, LiquorBalls.
What?
Can you put your phone on fucking vibrate?
You guys want anything?
A Coca-Cola, please.
I'm good for right now.
please.
You want diet or?
No, I've lost 10 pounds. I can go back to regular Coke. I'm under 250 now.
Fuck you. It's not.
amazing.
She says she loves it because she doesn't feed me. Not that she doesn't have to feed me.
Because she stress eats
No.
around you.
She doesn't eat. Not when she's not with me. She doesn't. Her breakfast will consist not. You know, some girls will be like, "Oh,
Will you finish
I
a
had-
fucking
I had
sentence?
breakfast today. I had a coffee." That's not a meal. I make her eat meals.
Look, I mean, technically, she lost 300 pounds while Phil was gone.
Phil's gonna quit the podcast. When he does speak, it's relevant. He's so hot now.
Yeah, a little bit. Mouth's dry. I'm thirsty. I haven't had an alcoholic beverage in like
2
16
hours.
What time is it?
It's 11:11.
11:11. I haven't had an alcoholic beverage in 30 hours.
LiquorBalls.
Body is shutting down.
Obviously
Liquor
not.
balls, it's a fun topic to think about, but I don't like the stories are all the same. You sum it up in one. Liquor balls is when you get a couple drinks in you, and you think you do what you want, and we're saving all the stories for our greatest hits. We have some story, we've shared some.
Yeah, but not in full detail.
We don't have full detail stories because we're saving them for.
I mean, not all of them involve hits. You could have the. Are we naming ex bouncers?
No.
Okay. I mean, he didn't lose terms, but it's fine. You have the guy who was like 5'4" up against the bouncer who's 6'7", and he decides to shoulder check.
No,
him.
we can name him.
Can we name him?
We can name Rick.
Yes. Okay. So Big Rick. Big
can
Rick
name
is
Rick.
7, like 270, solid muscle.
I love Rick.
And this dude was 5'4", 5'5", and apparently decided he wanted to pick a fight with the biggest bouncer that we had at the time.
I mean, if you're gonna pick a fight with the biggest dog in the yard.
Did you watch the camera? I know you watched the cameras on that one. Did you watch the
I don't
cameras on that
remember.
one?
I don't
The
remember.
kid shoulder checked him over and over, and then Rick finally was like, "Okay, you're done," and then turned into a magic carpet going down the stairs.
Which one was that?
The kid death gripped the rail, and Rick got him loose, and they went down, and Rick basically had the kid between his legs and rode him down the stairs.
Yeah.
I believe it was America's ass was your quote on that.
That's America's ass. Yeah.
It looked like a fucking snuff film at the end of it, though, because Rick managed to stiff arm the door open before he landed on the kid. So they landed on the sidewalk, and then you see Rick walk out of the frame, and then you see the kid's feet disappear.
I miss Rick.
Yeah.
Love you, buddy.
I miss Rick.
Now he's all like
It was his
family.
birthday this past week, wasn't it?
I know, yeah. I wished him a happy birthday.
I didn't. I'm a horrible friend.
What a dick.
I am. Facebook didn't alert me. I wouldn't remember anybody's birthday
That's fair.
because I'm old. And I'm old.
I can remember his. Maybe not the number, but how many days away from me it is.
When's my birthday?
I know.
July.
June.
July.
I got the J.
You can put the J in jerk. It's been 2 weeks since we've worked together.
I know. It's not having to. And I'm working this upcoming weekend, but I'm not working the following.
I don't know if I can allow that.
I think you'll be all right.
It's all right. That makes you in charge.
Unless Joe's working and he claims he is.
He'll just take your headphones off.
Joe's not allowed to be unsupervised. I said this last night
Thank you, Em.
in the bouncer chat. Chris was like, somebody come down and take the door. And I'm just sitting at the bar drinking, and I go, Joe can't leave Ma's side.
That's a separate kind of liquor balls.
Harris-
Let's cover that.
Cover what?
Let's cover the staff liquor balls.
Like when you come in.
Liquor ball's not exclusive to.
No, it's not.
to
It's true.
patrons.
No, it definitely applies to
You,
us.
you get liquor ball. I mean,
Sometimes they punch Phil in the face on their birthday. And then you punch him back at the door.
When was that? Oh,
Curran.
yes.
I wasn't going to name him.
I'll name him. That was funny. That was funny. Little dude comes in.
He's
finally
what?
20. Yeah, he's finally 21, I think.
Yeah.
It was before he was working out all the time, so he was just little.
Yeah, he was a little. He worked in our kitchen. He comes in. He gets wrecked. So drunk, we're like, you need to leave, but we know you, so we're gonna sit you at the door and wait for you to get her. Like, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get you home.
I felt bad because he got hit twice. Because I put him into the wall once by
I think that was fight night because I wasn't here.
It was not a fight night.
No, but you weren't here. I think
No.
you just had the
Weren't
weekend
here.
off.
I was here for the next time he caused an issue.
Yeah, no,
But-
he'd already been kicked out. Well, he was asked to leave. He left
Well-
of his own volition the first time, and then he tried to come back, and I told him no, and he left. And then he came back again with a full head of steam and tried to run by me, and I caught him, and first law, I fucking caught him, and all of his momentum ended up going backwards, and I put him into the wall, and I was like, I didn't mean to do that, but Curran, you can't come in here.
I think it was his birthday, freshly 21 or as close to, and he's out drinking, and
Well, he'd been drinking all day.
he had been drinking all day, and he is drinking, and he got into a fight with his friend. You get so drunk you fight for no reason. Something pisses you off. Don't look at me.
Truck keys.
So he
Don't
gets
take
so
his keys.
so drunk he was fighting with his friend, like fighting, not like arguing.
Like, I'll fuck you up. I want to kill you.
Yeah.
Fighting.
So we tried to separate him because again we worked here, so you're gonna leave, but we'll make sure you get a ride. And I go and he's sitting down in the doorway, and he wants to keep arguing, and he kept trying to get up and run back in. So I kept trying to put him back down to a point where like I've got him by the shoulders. And I'm
you
like,
literally
"Stop."
picked him up and put him down at one
Yeah.
point.
I was like, you need to stop. Like you're going, your ride is going, just wait. Clock in the face, and I went, "What? Fine, I'll do that too." And I punched him back, and he wouldn't calm down. And eventually, he calmed down for like a second. We let him go. We backed up, and he just ran out the door and down the street. Okay, he's outside. I'm done. Manny chased him down the street. Not what I meant by liquor balls and the staff, but that is a good story. That definitely fits the bill. He was what, 5 something, 5'2", 5'3", 5'4",
Yeah, he was tiny.
100 pounds. So
Yeah.
He was shorter than Joe.
it's hard to do.
There was also another story that involved him where same instance, came in, was completely shit faced, started shit with I think Manny or one of the bartenders downstairs, and we ended up putting him in an Uber to go home, and then he showed back up at the bar.
Yeah.
He got in the Uber, got around the corner, probably told the Uber to stop, canceled the ride,
And ran away.
Ran away and back to the bar. Like, just go home. Go home. But yeah, LiquorBalls is not
Exclusive to patrons. So,
and it does not exclude us.
right. So, Mitch, you had a LiquorBalls, sort of.
This is news to Mitch.
Before I went on vacation, you were out drinking with the wife. And anytime we had to do with anything, I'd turn around and there's Mitch. What's going on? It's like, you are not working, sir. We got it. I just want to hit somebody.
That was like us last night.
It's me every night. I just wasn't. Well, I was drunk.
He was drunk, and it could be me kicking two guys out of the stall in the bathroom, and Mitch is right there. What's going on? It's like,
I love drunk Mitch because you know that cat on TikTok. If you look at Mitch when he's drunk and the music's going, he's doing this. Like the same thing.
It's so just amazing. Vibing, man.
I fucking love drunk Mitch. I can't wait till we go bar hopping.
That'll be fun. We eventually. That's not going to be anytime soon.
Soon, because it's summertime.
Yeah.
Like I'd say July.
In my defense, I love people watching, and when I'm drunk, I have nothing better to do than people watch.
Especially when you're at the bar that you get paid to people watch.
I got some dude kicked out last night because I was people watching because Joe couldn't see him because he can't see with a fucking crowd. There's a dude, he was glassy-eyed as shit on the dance floor, bumping into people, and I was just like, the guy in the blue stripes needs to go.
Blue stripes.
But the other side of LiquorBalls with the staff is,
give me your keys when I tell you to.
No. Don't take my keys.
No.
You take my truck, not my keys.
But if I say
I keep my keys.
If I say give me your keys, you give me your fucking keys.
No.
And I will take them from you as I proved. What?
I fucked your shoulder into the floor.
Yeah, but you lick the tile.
Yeah, I made you lick tile.
That
and licking the tile here is fucking disgusting. I'd rather lick
that wasn't me.
No, that was Philippe. It's Philippe.
Wasn't me. It was a skinwalker in my meat suit.
Meat.
It's a heavy suit.
But I wouldn't know.
I like when
we both have our shortcomings.
You're definitely short. Cummings.
But we, some guys come in and even a simple argument over something stupid, like you spilled your drink on my shoes, goes straight from, instead of separating it to, I'm going to drag you out by your nipples. It's like you can't escalate the problem. That's not helping.
Speaking of shoes, don't wear your $500 Jordans to a bar. The bar is going to get busy. You're going to get stepped on.
The floor is sticky.
We mentioned this in the first episode. Don't wear flip-flops, but also don't wear your expensive sneakers to the fucking bar. If I step on them, oh well, tough shit. Get over it.
Wear what you're okay with.
That's going to get fucked up.
For the if you're okay with the consequences, wear whatever you want. So if you want to wear flip-flops and somebody steps on you, you can't complain that somebody stepped on your feet because it's bound to happen.
But you want to wear $500 Jordans that are white.
If you're going to wear
a drink it spilled on them,
that's still your fault.
Right. 100%.
Unless somebody intentionally went and spilled it on you, you wore something that you knew it could happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened. It's not anybody else's fault anymore. I mean, yes, it's still probably, it's still somebody else's fault, but you
depends on the
mad.
situation.
Yeah.
But
if you're in a bar and something gets spilled and it gets on your $500 shoes, why are you wearing $500 shoes? You don't get to get mad because they're your $500 shoes. You get to get mad because it's a drink spilled on you.
Right. But
by bringing up your shoes that you wore willingly to a place where this could happen, you get no sympathy from anybody.
Which then could turn, if I could fucking talk, into a LiquorBalls situation.
I can't say octi, but at least you can say turn.
Congratulations.
It's a pretty struggle.
At least I can wear the teacups at Disneyland.
Penicillin, the hard one to say repeatedly.
That was the word, penicillin. I also like the employees that come in and they can't hold liquor. Your twin.
My brother, yes.
Was that his birthday?
Fucking puked on the floor.
He missed the toilet.
So our birthday
and the trash can.
Our birthday, I was rough. That was just a night. Yeah,
you were fucking rough in the corner over. I remember that. But when he came in,
was that when you were stuck on the toilet?
I was stuck on the floor, not on
the
toilet, on the floor.
Yeah,
in the videos
in the toilet, not on the toilet.
Yeah, no, but yeah, Russell came in not long after that, absolutely wasted. Goes into the bathroom.
You got the toilet, the urinal, the sink, and the trash can, and you fucking
And he
the
didn't-
floor.
It's the end of the night, so there's nobody in the bathroom. He walks into the bathroom. As soon as you walk into the men's room, you've got sink, not ideal, but better than floor. Trash, better than
Ideal.
floor.
Ideal.
And
You have urinal.
he takes one step
Also not
in
ideal.
and goes straight to floor. Finishes puking, pees, and then comes out and goes, "Can I get something to clean this up?" I'm thinking it's his face, so we give him a rag, and he's in there with the bathroom with a rag trying to scoop his puke up, and it's like
I'll give him credit for trying to clean it up,
he
though.
tried,
He
yeah,
did
but
try.
no,
That's better than most. I try and hide it in the corner. There's puke on the chair. I love the smell. Definitely cutting that part out.
She didn't puke on top of the bar; she puked underneath, and I had to go clean it up. I'm the only one of the bar can clean the puke. So I go and clean it. She's like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "You have to leave." I'm just getting my tab. All right, well, we kind of know you, so I'll let you do that while I clean up your puke, but you better be done when I'm. So she leaves. She comes back like Monday with cookies for the girls that were working as a apology. Like, I had to clean it. Where is my apology?
You don't need any more cookies.
That's not the point.
You got a box of Swiss rolls over there.
And I'm gonna fucking eat it.
In one sitting.
I did it. I don't remember that one guy on the dance floor that he was in the process of puking as I kicked him out. I don't remember if you guys were here for that or not.
I don't think so.
I smelled puke. It was on the pole right here, and I looked over and this
Mitch
big.
likes the pole.
I don't have a response for that, but I look over and he's like, I'm like, no,
Oh,
no. I fucking grabbed him and it starts fountaining out. I'm like, get the fuck out. I got him he made it almost to the bottom of the stairs and puked on the last two steps. I'm like, you motherfucker, get out.
Oh, I like when they puke in the corner. It goes all over.
I don't.
Other people. I don't like when they puke, but if you're gonna puke, you puke all over the other people.
I like. You know what I like? I like.
I'm fucking talking and you fucking interrupt me every fucking time. Go ahead.
Get better. No, go ahead.
No. Fuck you.
no.
Fuck you. Go. I'm done.
I like when they leave and they go, I'm okay. And they get 3 steps outside the bar to the trash can and go, whoa.
Puke and rally, baby. Puke and rally. Go ahead.
No.
I'm done.
Nope.
I'm done talking.
Welcome to the quiet game.
I'm gonna kill your boyfriend. Go ahead. I'm done talking.
Keys. But
Sell your truck.
I like when people come in and puke, and I'm not working.
But you still clean up because you're still here.
Yeah. So hear me out. So when people come in and puke, and
Because you get shots.
when people come in and puke, and I'm working, I'm obligated to clean it. I'm the only one that can handle it and not potentially vomit in turn. And we've got the best system for it. I definitely from T-Bone. You cover it coffee, the dry coffee from the kitchen. It absorbs it and it makes it smell
Like
infinitely better immediately.
Correct.
And then you sweep it up. If it's on a solid surface, you spray it and wipe it down. To disinfect. But if it's on the carpet, you sweep it up. It will get cleaned.
Mitch is quitting.
That's fine.
We'll bring Joe in.
But when somebody pukes and I'm not working, so when I am working, I clean it up. I'm done. I cleaned up puke. When I'm not working, you guys still don't clean the puke. It still gets cleaned by me. And when I'm done, I get to the bar and I'm like, well, that was fun. I got to do something. and then I get told, hey, we got this tab here for you for a couple shots. So when you're ready, we'll do some shots. Free shots? Okay. I'll take free shots. I don't do shots. They're root beer. I can't do real alcohol.
I do mint.
You do what?
Mint.
Oh, I thought you said meh.
Coffee.
I was waiting for Mitch to do something.
feel like when he says that I'm obligated to just not do anything and sit here.
I love when you clean up puke and people walk by. I've done this. This happened downstairs. You know how we put the tables in front of the TVs next to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Somebody puked all over them. So over there cleaning it up. It was a lot. I have like 5 bags of coffee out on the counter, on the table, on the floor. And people keep walking by me, bumping into me. And they're like, it smells like espresso over here. No, it smells like cheap coffee. But yes, it does. I wonder why that is. Can you get out of that puddle you're standing in now? Thank you.
We had one up here. Some dude puked at the entryway right there. And so I think it was Joe and myself trying to keep people away. I think you were cleaning it.
Right. Basically,
And-
we're right where we are.
Yeah, and we're
That
so
was
we're
my off night, yeah.
we have like a mini circle trying to keep people away from it. And some dude walks up behind me and Joe and like
Tries to push through.
nudges us and goes, "Get out of the fucking way. Go around."
That's another thing on LiquorBalls we never cover. The guys who think, again, this one's primarily guys. Say we're blocking something off or dealing with a situation. We'd have a fight right where we're standing
Or going to the situation.
or going to a situation.
That's the biggest one for me is going to the
And you have to
situation.
get through a crowd and we're yelling move or we got lights or whatever. And some guy stops and goes, "Why are you pushing me?" It's like, I'll drag you out with them. Like you either move or you leave.
You're hitting the ground 'cause I'm running you over.
We're hitting the ground because I will push you over. And if I push you over, I'll come back and make sure you're okay after the fact. But if you're a dick about it, I'll still kick you out for it. Why'd you push me over? Because I said move 6 times and you didn't.
I fucking hate it when we're doing that and somebody tries to like grab us and it's like, get your fucking hands off me.
You push through the crowd, grab you. Why are you pushing me? It's like, you're leaving too, but I'm coming back for you.
There was a fight. I can't remember. My memory sucks when it comes to like times. But there was a fight over here at the end of the bar. I think might have been you dealing with it, and there were 2 other guys that were like friends with the dude that started the issue. And I get through the crowd, get to him, and as soon as I get over there, they grab me, and I spun around and said, "Get your fucking hands off me!" And they were like, "My bad."
Also on that,
Fucking Park Plymouth.
you need to pay for more parking.
I parked in free 2-hour parking.
You have to
When I
go.
see the car. Greedy bitch.
You getting ticketed?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, because you got here like what 10, 15?
Yeah. So I got some time.
Also on that, when we're running into a situation, don't get in our way and say, "No, everything's fine. Everything's fine." They're
Yeah.
we have certain customers that'll be like, "This guy's got to go because he was doing that," or "No, everything's fine." No, just get out of my way because I'm going to throw you as well, which I've done.
And don't try to help.
That's the big one too.
So
Don't.
there's a time and place for trying to help.
Correct.
And if there's an argument between people, don't try and help.
But if they're already swinging, don't run.
If
into
it's
the
a
middle of
melee
it.
like Malcolm and I had that one night when you and Joe were here drinking,
COVID,
yes,
when I was on crutches and I sent Joe out
Yes.
to help.
that's a time and a place to help.
Yes.
A time and a place not to help is when we're going word for word with people and you come over. No, everything's fine with them. No, we'll determine what's fine and what's
You
not
don't
fine.
start with us and say everything's fine. You start with them and say, calm the fuck down. That's the only way you can help in that situation.
Just 'cause
even
they're-
then,
just because they're your friend.
Yeah,
and
and even
you're,
then,
and you're a regular here. Get out of my face. We will determine what goes and what doesn't.
yeah, it's our fight. You could come over and say everything's fine, and we can go, yeah, as soon as they leave. Oh no, it's fine. Oh no. I said they're leaving. And if you want to argue with that, you can leave too. I don't care how regular you are, how many vapes you give me. If I say you're leaving, you're leaving.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
There's other regulars that I can't mention that have done that prior to you working here.
Still regulars?
Yes.
I have a package that couldn't be delivered, according to the text message I just got from the United States Postal Service. You know, you get the spam text. USPS package arrived at a warehouse but could not be delivered.
Yeah, those are scams.
Yeah, I don't. Nobody uses the postal service anymore. Come on.
The postal service doesn't text you.
But yeah, liquor ball comes in all forms of shapes and sizes and situations.
and usually they're sweaty. I apologize for nothing.
This has been a very weird hour and 20 minutes.
We walked into this, and you even said so yourself before we started. It's like, do we write down notes? And we all went.
No,
I went.
I thought it was going to be a lot more story driven.
Yeah,
It isn't. It isn't. It all just like we said an hour and 20 minutes ago. It all fucking tails back to everything else we've already
our
done.
etiquette, our
Yep.
greatest hits. Don't be it. LiquorBalls is one of those that we were real excited to talk about.
That's because the name is fun.
LiquorBalls is such a fun name because it's either liquor balls or lick her balls.
And this day and age, you never know.
2024, don't judge.
I'm not going to judge. Not going to judge at all. But
So is that it?
we should have wrote down topics because this has just been. Emily, I asked Emily if she watched last week's episode that you posted.
Yeah.
She goes, I watched half of it, but it's just rambling. And I went, no, I think the last time was better. I haven't watched it yet either.
Listen to it on Spotify because the video freezes again,
Still.
which will be fixed because I did a new editing software.
But we came into this one confident enough that we didn't need a list. And all we've done is ramble. Which is, whatever.
This is gonna be fun to edit. I fucking hate my life.
We don't have to edit.
Yet. Listen, Joe Jr. So listen, Joe Jr.
I'm not only am I older, I'm taller.
My 4-year-old's taller than Joe.
I think Lisa's taller than Joe.
I cannot comment.
You can't tell because Joe always wears
Heels.
heels. I wear cowboy boots. Heels with more steps.
But you're not a cowboy.
There's a place down in Nashville. It has to be a scam. Buy one, get two free. You pay for the most expensive boot, so you could pay $240 and walk out of there with 3 boots. If you want a fourth
Like
pair,
3 boots
like
or 3
three
pairs?
actual
pairs.
Oh,
Pairs.
I thought you were going to go 3
I wa-
boots. I'm
I thought
like,
you meant
wait a
3
minute.
boots.
buy 1 pair, get 2 pair free. So you go in, say Billy bought 4 pairs. So say one of his boots was $250, and that was the most expensive pair. He's paying $250, walking away with 3 pairs of boots. And if he wanted a 4th pair, you pay 30% of your most expensive boot. So we'll round up. Say your boots were $300, and you wanted to get a 4th pair. You're paying 30% of that, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not buying cowboy boots.
You're not a
And
cowboy.
I humor the idea of getting her boots while I was down there, but he wore 10. He bought like 3 9.5s because they fit better. I'm like, well, if that's the case, I'm not buying shh.
Yeah.
I know you 7.5, but I didn't want to get you 7.5 $150 boots and then have them not fit when I got home.
Grow bigger feet.
She's a female. That is big feet.
I have small feet for a big guy.
10.5.
That's fucking scary.
I used to work retail, Filene's Basement, baby. Also, they opened a Black Dog across the street. You know, the clothing line?
I knew what it was.
Yeah. I think I know the manager over there, so I'm going to pop in and see if it's him.
You know, try and get a job.
No, hell no. He would hire me in a heartbeat. So when I was in high school,
Phil worked in retail.
this is dating myself. I worked customer service at a Filene's Basement, the one in Braintree. It's now at DSW, and
The fact that he knows all this.
it's a Braintree mall.
What's a mall? Malls don't exist
Facts.
anymore.
Dude, we walked into a mall. Billy lost his gauges, so we found a Spencer's in a mall. We walked in and everything was closed.
The Kingston.
Like every mall I've been in, yeah. But yeah, so I worked at this Filene's Basement. At the time, the girl I dated through high school, her aunt was like corporate, so she got the job through her aunt. I got the job partially through her. I harassed the manager until he actually sat down with me, and then he was like, "Tell me about yourself." And I'm like, "Well, I'm a junior in high school. I work at a Boy Scout camp. I'm trying to get my Eagle." And he goes, "Stop. We're going to talk about that." He hired me on the spot. Facebook that I wrapped my car on a tree. So I found out he was working. He works for the Black Dog. That's where I saw him. So he was working down the vineyard. So 2 summers ago, my aunt lives down there. So we went down to spend some time with her and popped into the Black Dog to see if he was there. It was the one day he had off. The store called him just so I could say hi. Like, thanks. They just opened one here. I have to assume he's the acting manager, especially Memorial Day weekend.
I love that for you.
I'll fart.
Go ahead. So will I.
What else is new?
The best is when you crop dust up behind the bar. Partners love that.
All right. So what do we have coming up? what are we looking at for topics? Let's get back to the actual podcast. You're gonna have to cut.
We're going to cut a lot of this. We need to do a lot better restructuring of
blooper reel.
We need to do some structure.
We need to actually like have a meeting before the podcast so we can figure out what the fuck we're talking about.
This was not the week for that.
No, this was not because Phil was still drunk from Monday.
I wasn't drunk. I was just. It's certain obligations I had to fulfill yesterday, and I had to catch up on some sleep.
Anyway, so topics coming up. Nobody wakes like Main Street.
Nobody wakes like Main Street wakes.
But that's going to be a quick one.
That is going to be part of another one, right? We can just rope that in with something else. I feel like we need to have DJ.
Where's your notebook?
I don't know. I gave it to you guys one night, and I never saw it again.
Did you put it back there with your headphones?
I didn't put it. I gave it. It was one night we were working. I gave it to you over in the corner.
I said I don't want it. You hold on to it.
And I never saw it again. It might still be out back
You want to go check?
eventually.
It has our topics in it, Dick. God, he's such a bitch. How do you deal with him? You can do so much better. I keep telling you.
Oh, look, there it is.
I can't wait for Movember with you.
I'm not doing it again.
You are.
I'm not doing it again.
Doing it again.
I'm not doing it. I will use the platform to preach. I will message out other people that. So when I did Movember
Shut up.
last time, I messaged 2 internet people to see if I could at least get something, and they both read it and went. Meh. It's like I wasn't asking for money. I was asking for just something. Just say something about it. It's a nonprofit organization for men's mental health, suicide prevention, prostate and testicular cancer awareness and research. So the least you could do is say Movember. But no, nothing. I did for $2,000.
All right, so we got things dumb people do, which we kind of did.
Things dumb people.
That's like in every
yeah.
Drugs are bad. Our greatest hits. No one wakes like Main Street. Then there was a gun. That's always a Joe story.
Those stories I take from Joe, and I say Joe did.
Things white people do. Lisa Short jokes. Daily plug. Except for me. Bar etiquette we've done. DJ etiquette.
We kind of covered.
Yeah.
We all kind of roped it into bar etiquette. It's
we should have a full blown episode of one of the DJs though.
If we're gonna do,
we could probably rope DJ and no one wakes like Main Street.
Yeah.
Into one sitting.
Yeah.
We've got sauces.
It's funny because Emily gave me an idea before I went on vacation for a raspberry lemon, and I made them before I left, and I bottled them all last night.
That
And
sounds sexual.
I meant to bring them so at least you guys could try it, and I forgot them on my stove. You going to Case? Anybody going?
No.
Oh, well, I made a special barbecue sauce for Sal because he liked it. It was just too sweet, so I made this one. It's the same thing. I just added
You sell your
a
sauce.
little bit more spice, so Sal's getting a special Phil sauce.
Oh,
Congratulations on your engagement, Kay and Sal.
yes, congrats.
I didn't know that, and I haven't seen anybody post anything about it in any of the bar stuff we have. I just seen it on Facebook.
That's where it is. It's on Facebook.
Yeah, but nobody said I don't know.
Why would we? We said it on Facebook.
Or in person.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her yet.
Oh, it's your fault. How not to get charged.
We kind of
Things that don't go down toilets.
I think we kind of covered that one. Something about
it's like
flushing a Red Bull
50-50.
can.
Yeah, fucking Red Bull can. I spent an hour trying
Shut
to
up.
unplug a toilet just for a Red Bull can.
Sports. Which
With a
you
question mark.
because it's you. Local celebrities. We could do an interview soon.
Yeah, do you get a preference? I don't.
Whoever is willing to come on.
Well, Mike would be willing to, but it's a Sunday, so we'd have to do this at church.
I mean, we could do Jeff. We could do
We could do
Mike.
Jeff. We could get
Paul from Cage Dayton's. There's
That'd
a
be
bunch.
fun one.
We should do that a few weeks before the next Cage Titans.
That's in July 20th. My birthday weekend.
Okay, so we could do that a few weeks before. So when this actually gets edited and released, it all
Yeah, ties.
fits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he could maybe, I don't know, maybe plug us.
Take old biddies. We already did that.
Ladies.
Other bar guests. Oh, judging bars.
Judging bars.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that'll be a
fun
fun
one.
Well, that'll be us going out with a GoPro.
I'm not gonna fucking record anymore. This is just us bantering.
All right.
back
Well,
and
before you end it,
Yeah.
and hopefully you enjoy this. If you guys have any ideas, thoughts, suggestions, let us know.
Yes.
We record this Sunday mornings at the bar because booze.
Main Street Sports Bar in Brick.
Yeah, we gotta end it. We can't just end talking. We gotta say something.
We will try and shut Phil up more. It's very hard though.
Shut up. Thoughts, suggestions, anything is encouraged. If you want to see something, let us know. If you want to buy things from us, eventually we're going to be doing a line of something.
We'll have some kind of merch.
Not that kind of line. Some kind of merch, either T-shirts, hats, sauces.
All the above.
I do make my own hot sauce
Yeah.
and barbecue sauce. I will eventually get on the show.
But
What's the
Intro music now.
we have graphics now.
We have graphics now. So
But let us know we're gonna be doing live shows as well.
that's the end game.
Soon. And then
We're doing this now. We're pre-recording this now, so you guys can actually watch. And I need to do a live show and have one person
or just listen to us banter or
just
ramble
listen to
for
us
an
banter.
hour.
Yeah, we're working on it.
And one day we'll have a studio.
It's a work in progress. So we apologize for all the ramblings.
I apologize for nothing.
I apologize for his life. What? On that note,
Peace.